question everything. Verify everything.
Yeah, so I had to wait for dust to settle so that I could address this. This is a very serious discussion about the current state of our Kenyan music. Some of the recent events that triggered this discussion was like the recent celebration of 10 years by Nadia Mukami. This took place 2 weeks ago. I was not satisfied by the quality of presentation and the quality of performance that took place through the entire event. I started asking myself, could this be the reason why the current state of Kenyan music is actually declining when you compare to our neighbors like Tanzania and Uganda, Rwanda? Yet for so many years we've actually been on top of them, and this performance actually shows some of the weaknesses that we have in our music. I started making comparisons with other performances that have been done around the region. We had the 10 years of Eddie Kenzo, and it was such a good performance, and you can actually go and see it on YouTube. And we also had the recent tour by Diamond Platnumz. He was touring around TZ. He had his retro performances here and there, and it was a great performance. I now came to this recent performance by Nadia, and I was wondering, can he really match the standards of our neighbors? Really, it's like they are setting the pace for us. And some of the things that happened in this event actually reveal the weaknesses that we have. There was an artist that began the curtain raising, although I'm not quite sure if he was the first artist in that event. We had Sanaipei. Sanaipei came in. Her performance was quite good. Mr. Seed also came along. He was also fairly good. Then came Dufla, and he was also very, very, very good, by the way. But then throughout these performances, I was noticing something. At the dark corner, there was a dark corner on top of the stage. There were band equipments and there was no band. So I wondered what was the purpose of that. Most of the artists that came to perform on that event were using the DJ kind of play. The DJ was playing songs and then the artists are singing over their pre-recorded songs. So I found that to be quite boring. So as each artist was coming onto stage, they were just waiting for the DJ to put on the song so that they can start singing. And this was quite boring. Mind you, you paid quite some amount on the ticket just for artists to come and just sing over the DJ playing, and then the two voices are overlapping. It was not that exciting. When you compare this to the performances and other festivals that have been happening around East Africa, you find that there is usually a band that plays with the artists, which makes it more interesting and more entertaining, because the artists sing, or they're able to sing their songs differently from the way we listen it over the radio or over recorded songs. So this was a minus for the performance. Most of the artists were really trying in making this event entertaining. When you look at the stage setup, there was some square there around the middle. Now, you wouldn't really know why it was there. Like for me, I was questioning why was it there. So I came to know that later on. After Dufla's performance came Mandy. Still, it was a loud performance. The DJ's music was so high. It was a loud performance. It wasn't really catching up to me. But when Akode hit the stage after Mandy, wow, I was excited and I was very happy, because she really knows how to engage with the audience, and she knows how to entertain. She can dance, she can sing. Yeah, so her performance, for me, I would rate it was the best for all of these artists. Yes, Akode really brought it home for that event, and that's a plus. So that one I'll give it to her. She really tried and she gave her best there. And then after she had left, now came KRG the Don. So he went on, performed as usual, and then you remember that square or that space I was telling you about? He fell down that space. And it was a really embarrassing situation because people started wondering now, what's the purpose of that thing? Was the artist not briefed before or told that there's some hole here on the stage? And then I don't know why they will keep such a thing on the stage, because it's actually a risk, because someone could get injured just passing over that, or the dancers could be dancing and they miss a step. So that was poor planning. It wasn't supposed to be there. So I did not like it. The way KRG fell, it was quite embarrassing, and I don't think he enjoyed his performance. And then after he had left the stage, and then I also want to give it to the MC. Whether she was very good throughout the performances. She was very good. She was engaging the crowd. She was controlling the event basically, and she was very entertaining. Like, while these performances were going on, the main artist was behind the cameras making a press conference before the event. I don't know what that was all about. Yet the fans were waiting for her. I don't know why she took such a long time to hit the stage. Because remember, this was her 10 years. This was Nadia's 10 years of music. So the stage was basically meant for her. In more experienced artists, or in other performances which I've observed, you find that the main artist in such an event, they actually control the flow of artists. You'll expect that she performs those songs with the other artists, because this is like a celebration for her 10 years. But there was less engagement with the artist she had collaborated with. So that was a bit off, because you were supposed to entertain us, and this was your 10 years. So you needed to have coordination with these other artists, so you perform your collabo songs so that the fans enjoy this performance. So that never happened. Kuna kitu sasa ilinibo kabisa. Something now, this one was boring. This one now made me cringe. And this was Aziza. Aziza came on stage singing other artists' songs. So you are left wondering, yeye alikuja kufanya nini? Ama the organizers were so stingy, hawangeacha other Kenyan artists to come and perform and get paid for their songs. You want to come as an MC and perform 10 songs which are not yours. So you get paid for performing other artists' songs, yet those artists are already there. So why was she performing their songs? So this was very wrong. And she took a long time on stage just dancing and performing the songs of other artists. This was a poor arrangement on the show. Nyota Ndogo came, she was also engaging the crowd, she was good. And then came Nadia's entrance. Now this is why our Kenyan music doesn't grow. Because during her entrance, she had some dancers around her. And those dancers were actually dancing to Jason Derulo instead of Nadia's songs. So I started wondering why. She has so many songs that people can dance to, which are danceable songs. So I wondered why did she have dancers dancing Jason Derulo songs on her 10 years of music? This again another big error that should not have happened. So aside from that, so you remember that place where KRG fell down? So apparently it was supposed to be a platform that would pull her up to the stage. So she came in Now, before she entered the stage, we had already some clue that that was something that was likely to happen. So it happened. She came up with that platform lifting her up, ingia stage. She started performing. It was good. I liked the performance. Akitaka change outfits, she went up to that thing. Again, pulling her down. Again, she comes back with a new outfit. The same thing. Pulls her up again. After performing a few songs, goes to the same thing. Pulls her down. And you see, it is visible, like even though they dim the lights, but you can see her. In fact, hata while hiyo performance ilikuwa imefika at its core, I think hata walichoka tu, hata hawakukuwa na dim hizo lights, so alikuwa tu anaenda anasimama. You're just seeing that thing roll slowly downwards and then coming the same way slowly upwards. So that was a lack of creativity, because it became boring. Like after a few songs, like she could have entered from multiple places, but ilikuwa too repetitive from that angle, up down until ikakuwa too normal, so it was not exciting anymore. Generally, her performance was good. That one, I'll give it to her. She did a good job. And then finally, Arrow Boy shows up towards the end of the performance. These people have so many good songs together, and we were hoping they would even perform them. But since they had surrounded this event with a lot of controversies, some useless things which were not really pushing the music up. And this is why our music is not soaring, and people are not taking time to package their craft and make a good impression for viewers. The fans will always love a good thing. That's why most Kenyans watch music from outside, because of the packaging. Because when you watch most of live performances from most of our neighbors, they have to make the stage good, which this event didn't. The lighting was not very good in that event. Though she performed with the band, the rest of the artists did not practice or play with the band. How we package our music, they matter to the viewers. Areas that should have gone well is she should have taken charge of the event from the beginning to the end. Fans are not waiting 6+ hours so that you can come and perform when they're already tired and drunk, and they are just making noise, and they won't even enjoy your performance. Her face should have been consistent throughout the performance, because that was her event. It was not a general event where artists are just showing up one after the other. No, I didn't enjoy it much. So that's it. Cheers.